welcome back to Tiliensee episode 2. Yeah, a lot has happened. I'm really scared about my train here. Okay, but we got some progress done. As you can see, we have driving trains. And that's quite nice, but we're not done yet at all. I did a bit of work, like actually a bunch of work, and it's really going slow, but better slow and steady than, rushing it. And so let me show you the progress, and then we will continue with this week's episode, which is 2 months after last week's episode. But who cares? I didn't even cut that one. But let's get into it. But first, I need to get out of here. This is the whole progress I got done. The last thing that I did actually, and the thing that isn't wired up yet, is this section. This section is gonna come from this back area, gonna lead to the straight double track main line, or back here into a recycling area, which will eventually also lead to this way as a single line. I have to still figure out if this one's gonna be a double, if this one's gonna be one block, or if it's gonna be classic 1 block per side. I think it will be 1 block per side, but actually I don't know if I can still decide that because I already glued it on, so I have to make some experimentation. Next, we go to the curve. That's 2 big blocks, which are by now both wired up, both working well, and yeah, they are like done in a way. At least technically they are done. They still need their T30 connectors, I think they are called. I have to check again. It's like these yellow connectors, which I can show a close-up of them later on. Next we have this area. This is also kind of and you have power on here, which feels funny. But it's not healthy. This line, completely installed, its own block, everything is fine, solder is fine. This track was so dirty. I was going over it with isopropyl alcohol and then scrubbed the alcohol away again because I know it leaves residue. But that one was dirty and it was stuttering a lot. I would have loved to show you that and how I solved it, but you have to believe me, it was super dirty. We'll probably get another track that has the same problem. This one, while it is installed, it does not have any power yet. It still needs the holes because, as I know, I didn't drill any here. So this one needs power, this one needs power, and probably this will be 1 full mega block in a way. Otherwise, as I showed you already, this is all working. This one, and the very outer one. The only thing is, the connectors aren't connected yet. The back round here, the quarter circle of 1 meter radius still needs to be done. And these ones still need to be connected. Oh, I felt the current. And I think one of them, because the black wire will go all the way through, the red wire will go to a feedback module to be read out at a central station later on. So we can see where trains are and we can stop collisions from happening, which is very important if you have expensive trains. Any trains are expensive, so we are playing here with very expensive toys, so we don't want our toys to break because of our negligence. yeah. Speaking, very difficult. It's the next day actually, but yesterday I recorded for a while still, and then off camera I did some stuff still. Today I did some stuff with the camera half on, half off. One of the things that I did today was make, and I correct myself, XT30. These XT30 connectors, which are rated in the right level, where I don't have to worry about them melting or them being the failure point. I already thought about using these LAN connectors that you normally have, and I will probably use them for signals and that stuff because we don't have that high of a current there, but that's for the future. For now, these ones are connected now with the leftist most board, which means that the left is kind of done, because I also used a new tool of mine, which is a cable nail gun. It is there to put nails around cables, which will then hold the cable in place, which is super awesome for cable management, and I love it. Also, I put down signs which will help me in the future decide and also troubleshoot if there's a problem. I named them by a naming convention that I will use throughout the whole layout, which I will not change anymore. I will probably explain that one in a bit more detail in the future, but for now I just want to say that they exist, they are there. Cable management wise, I'm very happy with the result that I got, and I think we can head on to what I call L2. I work now on L1, the left module 1. I have 3 left modules, 6 mid modules, and 4 right modules. L1 is done in the sense that all the cables for the technical model railway are done. I don't know yet if I need to put signals. I have to read up on that one. I have to inform myself properly so that I follow German standards actually, which, you know, our DB is using, our German train company, and I want to definitely get myself a bit informed about that one, so I put the right signals at the right places so that it's actually how it is or how it would be in reality. I'm very excited for that one, but it needs to still wait a bit. Next step is to work on L2, which will again mean that all the wires need to be connected again into the XT30 connectors. They need to be named. They need to be named properly. I need to put all these signs down. I need to properly test them because, well, yes, I tested them. Right now I had a problem with one where I think I pushed the cable a bit too much, and so it got loose, and so the connection of one of the cables of the half circle got loose, so I had to solder it on again, which, while it was a bit of a work because it was already soldered and everything, it resulted in me in the end hopefully having a better connection. I still have one strange problem where the train will lose power at a very specific point at the rail. I hope it is solved by me soldering the rail, but I will see once I do it, and hopefully it will be solved. Because the strange thing is that after that point, the connection is back again. So it's not like a thing of, oh, the connection doesn't reach there, or it's interfered by some connector, some rails not being aligned properly. It's more that I think it's some kind of contamination or oxidization of the rail, which I could file down, but I'm not a fan of it if I don't have to. I file my rails down a bit when I do the from one module to the other. How do you call it? When one module goes over to the other and you have the connection points of the rails, then I file them a bit, but that one is more to just get a smoother connection point, so the trains in the end won't have like bump, which can derail them, hurt the tires, or cause problems long term where they would stall at that point or something like that. Yeah, so let's continue. Let's wire up the rails, let's connect them properly, let's just do this, because I'm really happy about my progress, and I think if we continue like that, progress will be swift and progress will be a lot. Today is Monday. On Wednesday, I plan to get new wood, which will get me to the main train station part of the layout, which I am really looking forward to. I think it will be a very interesting thing to do, especially because it will be an elevated train station like you would see in, for example, Berlin, or you see in our cities, let's call it. I know of Berlin right now, but I don't know about any other. Probably in China or Japan you have a lot of elevated train stations that are like elevated. Makes sense if they are elevated. But yeah, I have to measure how much space I need based on how many rails I want, how many platforms I want, and then just start cutting at my table saw. I will try to get some video material of doing that one, but I'm not sure yet because it's a bit difficult, because normally I work alone, and so I have to recruit someone. Recruit in the meaning of convince someone to hold the camera onto me cutting, so we will see about that one. But for now, let's stay in the present, and let's finish this.